Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are unboxing and taking a look at the Wisdom Within, a mini card deck by Leah Shoman and Dark Moon Crystals, published by Scribe Publishing, retailing for $19.99 in the US. And as always, in the description box below, I will link where you will legitimately find the links to purchase this should you want to. Thank you so much to Scribe Publishing for sending this deck my way. Now let's get into it. Wisdom Within is an 88 mini card deck that allows you to take a moment for self-introspection. Looking inward is an important part of self-awareness and can help you gain insight into your own feelings and behaviors. By implementing self-introspection practices, you gain a greater sense of self, foster deeper relationships, and forge stronger decision-making skills. Includes 88 mini cards, 5-page information pamphlet. All right, we have that gold foiling, a magnetic enclosure. There's that little pamphlet. Cute. And it has the gold on the edges. Now quiet your mind, sweet one. It is time to journey through to the wisdom within. And there's the bottom of the box. I love the quality of that package. Okay, so the about section is just what we talked about on the outside. It was created with the intent to be used alone in moments of stillness and in conjunction with other tarot and oracle deck creations. Quiet your mind and then go ahead and shuffle it. That's awesome. So it does have a couple different sections with 22 cards each. We have the action cards, which are fire, the question cards, which are air, affirmation cards, which are earth, and advice cards, which are water. So that's very cool. Okay, so I just sectioned them out in their perspective little, I'll call them suits. So we have the action with the fire, we have the advice with the water, we have the affirmation with the earth, and then we have the questions with the air. So we'll just take a look at a few of them from each section, then we get the idea of what to expect. So the more you focus on the present moment, the more you align with your inner peace. Never make yourself small for anyone. Support and respect aren't the same thing, and they aren't playing around with this one. Over time, this will hurt less and less. Nobody feels your heart like you do. And this will all feel kind of terrible until it doesn't. The journey is the process. Okay, so we get an idea what that's about. We're going to see this one here. It's okay to fail. Stand up and try again. Even when it is not easy, forgive them anyway. Pay attention. Maintain your peace. Let go of the anger, move into acceptance. See it through to completion. Have the difficult conversation. Oof. Where you're going, not all can follow. This is a hard pill to swallow sometimes, but it is so true. Focus on the inward connection of your divine being. And close the chapter. Whoo! All right. You know that saying, they woke up and chose violence? All right. I am unstoppable and resilient. I am love. I have love. I deserve love. My evolution is beautiful. Oh, these are wonderful affirmations. I am exactly where I am meant to be. Oh, yes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I am a unique soul that has so much to offer this world. Yes. I create my reality every day. I am a multi-dimensional, forceful being who is equipped to have and hold the entire universe inside me. I allow myself to rest and renew my vitality. This is so important too. So much of us cannot simply let ourselves rest. We feel like we have to be productive at every single moment of our day or else the day is gone, right? When we tell ourselves that we have to rest to renew our vitality, that switches the switch in our subconscious to understand like we physically need rest. We are not a Energizer Bunny battery. I let go of fear and work in the unison with the universe. I listen to my intuition and it never leads me astray. I am the luckiest person in the world. I love these affirmations so much. Okay, moving on to the last section here. Unconditional love. Would you love them if they didn't love you anymore? If you fall, will it all fall apart? Did you say it? Did you tell them you love them? Do you know when to leave? How are you being the best version of yourself? How can you live in peace? I should have been blank. Understanding, productive, loving, etc. What would you tell the version of yourself from 3 minutes ago, 3 days ago, 3 years ago? How can you walk through your fears to free yourself? And how are you today? Are you projecting? Wow. I feel like I'm being gently attacked. But in all seriousness, these are fantastic questions. This whole deck is about introspection, right? And going within and asking yourself these tough questions and realizing these tough aspects of ourselves. And so sometimes it's hard to start or figure out a way to start. This is a great way to kind of ease yourself into it. Those hard truths that we need to hear, but at the same time, they're done in a loving way. As well as if you are a journaler or someone who likes to write out your feelings or diary or any kind of way to write it out, these questions will definitely help you spark a conversation with yourself and figure out what's going on subconsciously, internally, your emotional levels, all of those things. I definitely feel like this is a useful tool for someone who doesn't know where to start, or if you're struggling with like, what's going on in here? These are great ways to kind of get yourself activated to do so. I love the addition of the affirmations here too, because they're loving and they're supportive. So while you're going through figuring all of this out and looking at some hard truths, you can come back to the affirmation section and ask, or not ask, but you can find an affirmation to help with that healing process and support yourself through it, and to bring yourself back into like a more grounded and emotionally stable state and a positive state. So a lot of these are things that I say hard truths, but they're not like things that smack you in the face, right? They're things that sometimes we ignore, or things that we don't want to think about, or sometimes the advice cards here tell us things that like we already know we need to do. Like, are you going to leave? Like, how do you know when to leave? You know, little advice things here. Focus on the inward connection of your divine being. Leave it better than you found it. Bend, but do not break. So like their confidence building, their healing, don't come from a place of lack, come from a place of expansion. Like all of these things are fantastic to remember and remind yourself. And then we have a lot of things that like, yes, they're hard to see. The process is the worst until it isn't. That's correct. Like we have to go through some hard things, but it's not going to last forever. Nothing is permanent. Wow, that just came out after I said that. So yeah, this I say all the time, not choosing is still choosing. So this is a great deck that if you want a little reminder, if you want a tool to help with healing, or if you want something to help you start your shadow work, or to help you journal every day to help write your feelings, or just to go within. Because once you understand what's going on with you and understand how you operate, then you can start understanding how other people operate. And then you know that, you know, you can't take everything personal, that it's not you know, a personal thing when people project their feelings onto you, when people are, you know, a little curt or too blunt, XYZ, fill in the blank. You are healing, and so you can like put yourself in their shoes essentially, right? You can be a little bit more empathetic and not get hurt so easily at the same time, right? So when you heal, it heals other people, and we bring everybody up within that healing process. So I know that sounds way off topic, but it makes sense here with this deck too. So what I want to do now is I want to shuffle these two together to see, because 88 cards, that's a lot to shuffle with a little tiny deck like that. Oh yeah, it shuffles great. I don't have an issue. I feel like for me personally, I would probably section it out like this and kind of work from each section. But I do feel like you can totally shuffle them all together and see what comes up, what you need to kind of intuitively focus on that day, or what you intuitively need to hear. So you know what? I kind of like this a lot, actually. The more I'm like thinking about different ways of using it, it's great. And you'll see here on the sides that there's the different symbols to help you section out your 4 sections here. So definitely an interesting tool, definitely something that, you know, you'll gain more use out of over time. Really neat, a very neat concept to add it all together like that. Now just one last time, I'm gonna shuffle all of them together. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can totally shuffle them all together. Just takes a little finesse. All right, overhand shuffle. Yep, we got it. So yeah, I think it's definitely something that is worth checking out. If this is something that you feel drawn to, if you want to start working on your confidence, your self-esteem, your boundaries, your shadow work, if you want more affirmations in your life, you can definitely turn the questions into affirmations too. Take some advice from the cards, stand up for yourself. All of those things you can find in this deck, and I'm very appreciative about that. It's hard truths, but it's gentle at the same time. So with that being said, I want to know what you guys think about this deck. Is this something that you're intrigued with? Are you excited about? Is this something that you already own? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much to Sacred Scribe Publishing for sending this deck my way. I am excited to start getting to know it a little bit more personally. And thank you all for hanging out with me today. I love you and I like you. If you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. And it also helps me out and the algorithm gods out when you do so. So it helps push me out to more people. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.